right, welcome wise investors to another report. And this report will actually be part of a series that I'm doing to show you guys how to understand the daily financial market report. But before I actually go into the daily financial market report, of course, I want to show you guys how this account is doing as well. This is a Bitcoin account, and we have all of our assets that are trading. These are based on long term. So always remember that these are based on long term strategy techniques that are taught in the ebook Easy Forex Trading. So if you're interested in learning more, I highly encourage you to check out our ebook Easy Forex Trading. Now, I'm going to be going over each of these assets, but I'm going to be going over the ones that have profited, those that we have closed prior to this current date. So here we bought this one on September 15th. Today is September 27th at the time of this recording. So we were able to purchase or close out, I should say. We were able to close out a trade that was placed on March 2021. I think it was March 25th, 2021. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the next screen. So then I'll show you guys how that looks from a strategic standpoint on the charts. All right, so here we are with this asset, Australian dollar versus Canadian dollar. We bought this back in March 25th, 2021. And we got rid of it in profit. This was the profit we made. Now, keep in mind, this is Bitcoin, okay? So we made our profit. We held this for quite some time. We got rid of it on September 1st, 2021, okay? So that's why it's very important to understand that this strategy is based on long-term holding. Very important to understand that. Okay, so we bought this at the price of 0.95. I'm just going to simplify it for now. So we bought it at the value of 0.95. Now we needed to make a determination. According to the Forex Helper strategy, we determined after research using the Forex Helper strategy, we determined we needed to make a determination whether this asset here would depreciate in value or appreciate in value. So we made our determination that it would depreciate in value, and we were correct. It depreciated in value from 0.95 to 0.93. So because we were correct by selling it on the date of March 25th, we were correct that this would continue to depreciate, and sure enough, on September 1st, it reached the value of 0.93, and we were able to make profit as a result. And that format is here at the Daily Financial Market Report. So this is part 2. I'm not going to go over explaining what I did on part 1 as far as CMV and those things. Go back to part 1 and watch that video so you can have a complete understanding where I left off. So I'm now on the stop loss and take profit section of the report. Now, a lot of people ask, do we give stop loss and take profit? We don't give that on the report. So we leave that up to you to figure out. If you're not sure how to figure that out, I do have a video on YouTube. If you search stop loss take profit and put Forex Helper behind it, you'll see that video should pop up first. It'll look like this. This will be the thumbnail, okay? And watch that video. It'll give you an idea of how you can calculate stop loss take profit for yourself. All right, and let's see here, the next section here, we deal with long-term strategy. Just like the example that I gave you before, everything is held long term. So keep that in mind. That means you're going to need to exercise a lot of patience. Now, if you want to learn more about that strategy, you can even find a section at the end of the ebook, Easy Forex Trading, about how you can apply the strategy for yourself. Test it out for yourself. See that it works. It does work. So you can purchase the ebook if you want to learn more about that. There's also some very valuable information in there as well, um, alongside with understanding how the strategy works. It's the whole principle of the matter. Okay, it's very important that you understand the principle of the matter. Okay, so check out Easy Forex Trading if you haven't done so already. Now, the next portion is very important. Okay, it doesn't take away from the importance of any other part, but this is very, very important. It has a very, very heavy weight and value. Okay, understanding what the margin level percentage area represents. This is for those of you, especially those of you who are always blowing your account. If you practice this principle and you apply this principle, you will never have to worry about blowing another account ever again for the rest of your investment career. Okay. Your margin level percentage area, that is very important for you to understand. Now, this account was actually a screenshot from one of our members' accounts. If you're interested in account management, contact us, visit our website, and we'll be able to set you up with that as well. But what I want you to understand and focus on is this section here, margin level percent area. Now we always let's go ahead and read this here. It says always make sure your margin level percent area is around 2,000%. You see that here? It's around 2,000%. So we're at 1,700. So it's close to 2,000. Okay. Now on the ebook, I do mention margin level percentage area being around 1,000. That's because at the time when I wrote the ebook, the volatility of the market was not as high as it was now. So back in 2017, it wasn't as high as it is now. So as we approach more volatility as the years progress, we're going to, of course, have to up the margin level percentage area. So that's just how things go, generally speaking, because of volatility in the whole global environment. Okay, because we're in a whole new economic era. So margin level percentage area, very important. Keep that around 2,000%. You don't ever have to worry about blowing your account. Okay, do that. This is one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of traders make. They don't know about this. It's like, a gold mine in wisdom, a diamond mine in wisdom once you learn it and apply it for yourself. Okay, so let's move on. A little touch up on CMV and CMM. Okay, and we just probably move this in a different order. All right, now what you'll notice is current market value and current market movement is color coded. That's also very important. Okay, so we see CMV, current market value. Let me color code that as well, just to keep everything a little bit more uniform here. And current market movement. Okay. All right. So we have the color coded here. If you look here, we see current market movement is orange. Current market value is purple. And we know that the current market value section is the more long-term aspect. Okay, we have the months here. And this is just a roundabout, but this is generally where it is according to our research. Okay, usually 4 to 9 months. Sometimes it could be a little longer than 9 months, but that's generally speaking, that's the area and progress of current market value. And the same is true if we were to talk about current market movement, a generalization, 1 to 3 months on average with most assets, okay? Because you got to talk about averages because you have so many different assets covering a variety of different markets, but the strategy can apply to every market and every asset. So that's why it's a roundabout, okay? But this is where we are. So when you see this, that's why now you can truly understand why this is a long-term strategy. All right? Have the patience. I will see you on part 3 of this video tutorial. All right? Now if you're interested in learning more, like I said, get our ebook. If you are interested in Forex signals, and we have other market signals here as well, you're more than welcome to contact us so that you can learn more about our strategy and how it works and how you can apply it for yourself. My name is Gabriel. I want to thank you for your time. I'll see you in part 3. God bless.